Broadway is the pinnacle of live theater.
It is the heartbeat of our culture, of our community, of our New York City.
Broadway is love.
Broadway is wonderful because it gives us a space to celebrate the stories of the unheard voices.
Broadway is the best form of live entertainment you could possibly imagine.
The Broadway League created the Broadway League Foundation to promote the theatrical arts as dynamic, vibrant, inclusive, and accessible. We do this through programs such as Broadway Bridges, Black to Broadway, Viva Broadway, and the National High School Musical Theater Awards, or as they're better known, the Jimmies.
Jimmy Awards are an annual celebration of student excellence in musical theater.
Students from around the country are chosen to come and participate. It's a week-long process where everyone performs on a Broadway stage.
There are thousands of these young people who are dreaming about being part of the Jimmies, and then they come through the system of 40-ish professional theater companies to actually be with us that night.
Every year, it's all about the inspiration and kind of imagining the future for all the kids. Whether it's as a performer or not, you just can see what it means to them for their future.
Whenever I participate in the Jimmy Awards, I'm just floored by the amount of talent and the zeal of these young performers.
What you see in those faces is so much joy. They all seem so at home up there and so happy and so proud because this is their first moment on Broadway. One of the things people don't think about the Jimmy Awards is the educational side of it. Since 2009, when the Jimmies began, we've granted over $6 million in educational scholarships.
It's an opportunity for us to celebrate arts education, and it's also a chance to shed a light on all of the hard work that these students have put in over the year and to continue to inspire them to follow that journey. The Jimmy Awards have been the launch pad for so many professional careers. There are dozens of alumni performing on Broadway and national tours right now.
I think what the Jimmy Awards was to me was my first exposure to the theater community in New York. I had grown up watching these people on YouTube for my entire life that ended up becoming my coaches. And that was insane. The most valuable stuff that's come out of that week for me has been the connections I made that week, the friends I made that week that I'm still working with to this day. It's like all your dreams coming true at once. And I got to experience that at 17, which was invaluable to my growth.
Broadway Bridges is amazing. Oh my God, I'm gonna go see a show with my schools. I am feeling very excited.
Broadway Bridges is committed to making sure every 10th grade student in a New York City public school has a chance to see a Broadway show.
Broadway Bridges is a powerful, powerful program. The joy of watching these students go to the Broadway show, particularly those that are going for their first time, there's this magic that happens, and you see it in their face, you see it in their body language. You begin to see this whole character development, if you will.
Like on a scale from 1 to 1,000, it's like over 1,000. Today was amazing. Broadway's awesome.
Today was amazing. Honestly, if I could relive it again, I would.
The impact that Broadway Bridges has is so large because you don't know how you're changing that kid's life.
That's the beauty behind the program. And I'm thankful for that, and my students are thankful. And they're looking to go again, trust me.
I love Broadway.
The Broadway League believes Broadway is for everyone, and we have many programs that promote an equitable and inclusive theater community to make this vision a reality.
There's that moment when you're an African American that you kind of wonder, is this for me? Well, yes, the Broadway League has different things that you can be a part of, like Black to Broadway. It's an initiative designed to inspire deep engagement with and awareness of and access to Broadway for all Black people. This Broadway thing is for everyone. And there is nothing like telling a story on Broadway. When you are in a Broadway theater and when you see and feel that energy of those real people, and then you see yourself reflected in it, it makes you just want to keep coming back more and more and more.
Viva Broadway is a national Broadway League program that helps bridge the world of Broadway with Latino audiences around the country. When I started within the Heights on Broadway, it was a world where we really truly did not have enough opportunities. And so this opportunity, this movement, allow a ripple effect in all of the departments, the creative, the artists, the audience development, coming together saying we are part of the Broadway community. And what a better gift than to know that within the Broadway League, there's an interest and a love and a care for my community to be a part of this.
What I love the most about being a new member of the League is how welcome I feel, how represented I feel, how I see all of these great programs that are being designed, that have been designed to bring so many people that want to come into our industry so that they feel welcome. I'm excited to be a part of the future of theater.
The Broadway League Foundation is proud to support many workforce development programs for non-performance careers, a core component of our mission. These include the Broadway Speakers Bureau, offering free Broadway career panel discussions to high schools and colleges, the High School Broadway Shadowing Program, connecting New York City public high school students with behind-the-scenes professionals, and my alma mater, Rising Stars, which provides access and opportunity to promising young industry members to help them become part of the next generation of Broadway's leaders.
The High School Broadway Shadowing Program was a very fulfilling experience for me.
The High School Broadway Shadowing Program showed me who I could be and was the most fun I've ever had.
I was literally flabbergasted because I've never been backstage on a Broadway production before, especially Wicked. I got to see the famous Glinda, Bubble, and stuff, and I actually met Glinda. Yeah, that was really cool.
When I got to see backstage, it was just this place I never thought I would be in, and it made me so incredibly proud to be in this space and feel so lucky to communicate with so many people, especially people of color, backstage, on stage, and feel like I saw myself there. And it was the first time that I was able to immerse myself in this world and feel like I belong.
I wanted to do theater before, and I feel like through this experience, it led me a step closer into achieving my dream.
The workforce development programs of the League are so incredibly vital, and the fact that these programs exist allows us to know that someone's investing in this and that we feel supported and seen that we belong in this industry.
The Broadway League Foundation continues our vital work of sharing the joy of Broadway. Please join us in our quest to strengthen this incredible industry by helping to open doors for the next generation of audiences and theater makers.